nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous.
Guys, Gabby somehow maneuvered this.
I have not been in a house with a bunch of like girls or influencers in a long time.
I paid him $25.
I see all these comments. Well, hello. Long time no see. I have been very busy to say the least. I'm sorry it's been so long since I uploaded a vlog. I went to Coachella for the first time. I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm at my extended stay place in Los Angeles. I'm not in Coachella Valley right now, just making that clear. This is like a few days later. In the past, I've always been like, oh, Coachella doesn't fascinate me. I would never want to go. But this year, if you guys follow me on social media and have been watching my vlogs, I've been literally all over the place. And this time when I was in Los Angeles working, I got an email from my team telling me that White Box had invited me to stay with them and go with them to Coachella. So as you guys know, I couldn't decline. So in this vlog, you guys are gonna see footage from my entire Coachella trip. And just a big thank you to White Box for bringing me and giving me this experience. So without further ado, let's get into this vlog. So we all met up at a hotel and took a shuttle down to Coachella Valley, where we were all staying in this beautiful house. We had catered dinner. There was like pillows and everything was set up so nicely. It's just such a beautiful pool. It's such a beautiful house.
Okay, Jordan's on her way.
I have not been on an influencer trip in quite some time, and I'll be honest, I was like really nervous to go on an influencer trip because when I have anxiety, which Coachella itself, like an entire festival or just being around crowds, always just kind of gives me anxiety. But like when I'm out of my comfort zone or like put in an unfamiliar place, especially one that's really hot with not so good service, my anxiety is like through the roof. So already I was just super nervous that like people wouldn't like me. I was nervous people would think I was a bitch. All in all, whenever I'm just like out of my comfort zone, I just become very to myself. And Nikki and I went to Coachella with our two assistants. Nikki brought her personal assistant, Haley, and I brought my personal assistant, Johnny. So I'm getting ready for day one. There was a huge, beautiful catered breakfast in the morning. We have this beautiful breakfast. Lovely to have this morning. I'm a little hungover. Just the slightest, but that's okay. They have gluten-free bread. They're so thoughtful. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It's day one of Coachella.
I made a little fruit platter.
And I got to eat a nice bite before everyone started taking shots and getting glammed. So good. Everyone thinks I'm the bougie twin, and that's just my style. But here I am using my PR from ColourPop to do my makeup. And look at Nikki right now.
No, that's good morning, and then it's called good news.
It was really funny because Nikki had like this whole glam like set up in the kitchen, and I'm sitting there. I like to do my own makeup, and I'm sitting there just like doing my own makeup. Rack focus. Where do I start with? Oh, my Wet n Wild brows. Yeah. Cheers. I thought I was gonna end up wearing this one mint outfit. We're about to leave soon. I'm super freaking nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I get nervous around like crowds and stuff, and like, I don't know. I've never gone. This is the bodysuit. It's so fun. This is my favorite color ever. And then I decided to wear the necklace that I got in Paris 2 months ago, or a month ago. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been that long ago. And then I have some hair jewelry, and I have this nice little bubble braid leading to the back. And then I saw everyone like came out of the room and was just like super glammed, and like everyone was wearing like a heeled boot, and here I was in like sneakers and like this like workout outfit. But I love that outfit, and I took some really good pics for Instagram in it. But I was like, well, obviously I got to change my outfit. So when Johnny saw like everyone lined up in their outfits, and then there's like me in sneakers because I'm already short and like wearing like my little like workout outfit, Johnny was like, no girl, you gotta wear your 2-piece corset set with white boots. And I'm like, you know what, I'll listen to you. This is what I'm wearing to day one.
That's cute.
Thank you. I feel like a Barbie in this. I love this. Are we gonna get copyright? And I'm so glad he pointed that out. He has like an eye for fashion and stuff. And then it was time to all squeeze into an Uber to go to the festival.
Guys, Gabby somehow maneuvered this. It's like right here for so long. I get why nobody figures this out. So smart. Like,
so I've seen videos about like how complicated the festival itself can be, and I've heard that Ubers are a situation at Coachella, and I've also heard like the no service thing is a situation at Coachella. I had a few deliverables to post that day, and I couldn't get them up because of the service in general, just not just the house, it's like everywhere in Coachella Valley, like the service was really bad, and we were having a hard time calling an Uber. We finally got an Uber, and then we found out like it was a 45-minute ride, even though it was down the road. Our house was like a 15-minute walk from the festival. So we all like jumped out of the Uber and we all started walking, and it was really hot. So basically we started driving to Coachella. We somehow squeezed 11 girls in an Uber, and now we're walking to the festival for 45 minutes, 1.2 miles, because this traffic is out of this world. So let's see what happens. Rip to the glam. I knew like we were gonna be in the desert, but sometimes I forgot like how hot like that could be. Yeah. I hear Coachella. I think that's a good sign.
I'm about to go to one of those tents where they give you liquids and IVs.
I should have gotten the IV drip.
So we're finally here in VIP. Sorry for the bad quality. I just did not want to bring my camera all the way to the desert. We obviously walked for so long, and I only have this mini bag. But look how freaking cool. I've never gone. I did not picture VIP to look like this, but it's so cool. So it's 4:44. We made it to Coachella. And now I'm gonna introduce you to the spot.
It's Haley. You already know I'm a Pisces, bitch.
Kelsey, I'm a Scorpio.
I'm Ari. I'm a Pisces too.
Hell yeah.
I'm Cherie, I'm a Cancer.
Aww.
I'm a Cancer. I'm Ciara, and I'm an Aquarius. Of course.
Nikki.
Victoria. Taurus. I'm Samara, I'm a Taurus.
Yeah.
I'm Teo, and I'm a Virgo.
Yes. I'm proud of all of us. We fucking made it. Can we give a round of applause for getting here? So I didn't vlog much of the festival on day one because that was like one of the only places like in Coachella Valley that had somewhat of like a Wi-Fi situation. So I was like posting all my stuff, all my stories, and I hadn't edited like my in-feed posts yet. So I didn't get those up until like day 2. Good morning. I am viciously hungover. I didn't even vlog. I barely vlogged the festival yesterday. So that's honestly because it was day 1, my first time ever going. I was very overwhelmed in a good way. When I'm not in a familiar place, the last thing that I think about is footage, and I'm really bad at that. I have a funny story about yesterday at day 1 Coachella. We were watching City Girls. I was in the front row dancing and singing along to their stuff, and I was really going hard. And which rapper?
Diddy.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the
Diddy.
when the rapper came and gave you the thing?
Yeah. So Diddy came down into like
At the end of
the
City
front
Girls,
pit and
beat
was
him out of
they
the
were
way.
walking. His team was walking past in front of me, and his team like was like, "Hey, here, take a photo of this." And a guy turned around his phone that's on his team, and it had an address, and it said after party on the top. So I was like, "Oh my God, what? Why was I invited?" And he's like, "Just take a photo." So that was flattering. I was like, "Wow, he's just inviting me," and I don't know why. Then last night, oh my God, we could not find a car for the life of us on the way home, and I had like 3 other events to go to last night that I also didn't vlog. In the dirt, there was no sidewalk. We were walking back out of nowhere through the grace of God. This like bus driver, this beautiful bus driver comes up to us and goes, "Do you girls need a ride?" And it's like a nice luxury like Mercedes bus, and we're like, "Yeah, oh my God, for sure." So he's like, "Here's my number if you guys need rides this Coachella, here you go." And I was like, wow, what's up with this luck today?
My name is Diara, and my handle is Diara Silla Official.
Her and I kind of got really, really close last night. We're like best friends now.
We literally had like the deepest conversation ever.
I know, and we like see eye to eye on like everything in life pretty much.
Yeah.
And
pretty much.
it's just amazing. I've never like been in a house. I have not been in a house with a bunch of like girls or influencers in a long time, and I always get nervous to like go to these things. And right away, Diara made me feel so comfortable in this house, and like I knew we were gonna be friends. But like last night, like I love Diara.
For sure.
Follow her,
Honestly,
guys.
I was nervous too. I'm not gonna lie, because I've never done this before. Like I've never been in a house with just influencers, and yeah, this is my first time. Yeah, I was kind of nervous, but honestly, I feel like you guys are so genuine, and like personally with you, I just have this connection.
Oh, I love you.
And I just hope that like we can keep like in
Yes.
touch
Oh, for
afterwards.
sure, for sure.
Awesome.
And you're in LA now?
Yeah.
Diara's from Paris, but is in LA now. Guasha.
It is so good.
I love.
Oh my God, watch your toe. There's a bee on your toe. There's a bee on your toe. There's a bee on your toe.
So day 2 rolls around, and Val, my hairstylist, went for a sunflower look on my scalp, and she gave me very like Vanessa Hudgens boho waves. And my friend Diara helped me with the wings on my eyes to give me a look like I've never worn before. I had expressed like I feel like I only do what's in my comfort zone, and I wanted to do something that wasn't in my comfort zone. So she gave me a really, really snatched eye. On this day, I hung out with my friend Lauren and my other friend Brooke, and I went to their house. When I went to their house, I finally got Wi-Fi. And let me just say, I was glad like I didn't have Wi-Fi for like the 24, however many hours, 48 hours. I finally got Wi-Fi, and I see all these comments and like assumptions and opinions, and I was just like, this year, well specifically in 2022 around New Year's, I made it a pledge to myself to prioritize works. I guess I never really made that super clear anywhere on social media. Suddenly people saw me planning a wedding, which you found out if you watched the Nikki and Gabi video, you'd find out the update on that. But I saw so much confusion online, and I got very anxious, and the festival in general, just like being around crowds and out of my comfort zone, I was already kind of like uncomfortable. And I saw stuff online, and I was like, oh my God, you know what, tomorrow's Easter Sunday. I want to film a video for this channel where I just like do a whole life updates video, because I just feel like because I haven't updated the internet, everyone's kind of making up their own assumptions, and a lot of the assumptions are very wrong. And like I can't get mad though, because I never talk about my life really anymore. But to put a long story short, I was like freaking out, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna have a good night. So Lauren, Brooke, and I, we went to go see Meg the Stallion, and we pre-gamed on like this really cool party bus, and we had such a good time. We rode these like light up golf carts. It was just so fun. Day 3 rolls around, which is Easter Sunday. This is the first year that I'm not home to experience Easter, and that's half the reason, honestly, I haven't really wanted to go to Coachella to begin with, because it always falls on Easter weekend. And as you guys know who watch this channel, I always want to be present for Easter weekend. We made it a priority to go to church, and it was the most beautiful like church in front of the Palm Springs or the Coachella Valley cliffs, and it helped me feel so much better because I had so much anxiety the day before. Going to mass really helped me clear my head after like just going through so much anxiety like the day before. I actually ended up coming home, having some Easter goodies in the house before getting ready for Coachella, and I filmed that updates video. I don't know when that's going up because I have some obligations to post like before I get to that point, but it's going up. And yeah, the album's coming out May 6th, so I have some stuff going up and some like brand stuff going up before that, but you'll get the updates video I think at some point before or like right after the album release. Honestly, if you guys are really interested in just knowing about my life and what's going on in my brain, there's 15 tracks on the album coming up. My album, Paintings of Me, I've announced that on my Instagram. It's coming out May 6th, and there's literally 15 tracks on that album. And like I said on Instagram, there are songs that I wrote about my feelings and things that I've gone through that I just like would never feel comfortable stating in like a YouTube format video. I feel like I love to channel my emotions into art and into like audio and just rhythm and melody and music, because I feel like it brings my emotions and everything I've gone through to life. But that's beside the point. I'm going off on a tangent right now. So Kim Petras performed on Easter Sunday, and I wore my pink little bunny ears, and Johnny wore his white little bunny ears.
Alright, you guys know this one.
But unfortunately, after this event, I felt very sick, as you can imagine. So the rest of the footage of day 3 of Coachella is like non-existent. I tried to film, but like I honestly just felt like crap. I think I ended up getting heat exhaustion, PMSing, like I was super like hungover or drunk and dehydrated, and I took a nap, I woke up, and I fell back to sleep. So I kind of wasted the last day of Coachella. Anyways, I had such a wonderful experience, and I can't thank you enough, White Box, for bringing me to experience Coachella for the first time. And if you guys were wondering, this swimsuit is from White Box, along with all my outfits I've been wearing in this video. They're all from White Box. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my first Coachella experience, and I hope you guys know how much I love you. Definitely subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I have like music videos, album trailer, and stuff coming up on this channel. I'm preparing a really awesome release. I'm actually going home to Pennsylvania in like 2 or 3 days from LA because I have so much to work on for my album release. I'm gonna be celebrating that in New York City. And I know there's been a huge shift in my content, and I'm gonna get better at like trying to like be open with you guys. I've just been really focused on work. I'm going with the flow. I'm feeling very aligned. I feel super blessed. And this would not be possible if it weren't for you guys. So I'm gonna do the best that I can to make sure that I give my love back to you. And with that being said, on May 6th, when I release my album, I'm also releasing or announcing a little something too. So I love you. That's it for this fancy vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So this is the last day of Coachella. Well, Coachella ended, but we're all heading home.